And welcome everybody to the Washington Wrestle Talk podcast. My name is Mike. I'm the Oddity, and I've been kind of drinking a little bit tonight, but tonight has been kind of a great night for pro wrestling because we had our first NXT 2-hour episode, and we had our first AEW Dynamite episode on TNT. So I'm going to get right into it, and I can honestly say that I really didn't watch AEW TNT. I did see the Cody Rhodes versus he used to be Ty Dillinger. His name is Sean Springs, and it was a great match, and at the end of the match they shook hands. That's a sign of sportsmanship. So I didn't get to really see anything beyond that. So I'm going to move on and go to the NXT show that was the 2-hour premiere on the USA Network. And we'll start off with the Matt Riddle versus Adam Cole. And that was a phenomenal match. I caught the tail end of that match. So, there was a lot of false finishes from what I saw. Adam Cole wins after he hits Riddle with the cast, does the last shot. But at the end of the match, Finn Balor came out. Now, Finn Balor has been absent for the past 2 months after losing to The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And Balor said he is now NXT. So that kind of puts, an answer to the riddle of what's going to be happening between now and, SmackDown Live tomorrow. Now, for those who don't know, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, has announced that he will be at the SmackDown premiere tomorrow night, or Friday night, I should say. He'll be there Friday night in Los Angeles. So it's going to be an old school feel for SmackDown when it debuts on Fox. Now, if anybody watched Monday night, there's going to be a match at Crown Jewel on October 31st in Saudi Arabia. It's going to be Team Hogan versus Team Flair. Now, already, 2 participants from each team have been announced. For Team Flair, it'll be Randy Orton as team captain and King Corbin. I can't call him King Corbin. I don't want to call him King Corbin, okay? I never have liked Baron Corbin as a character. I mean, I liked him in NXT. I mean, he was great in NXT, but since he came to the main roster, he's just kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So, it is what it is. So far, for Team Hogan, it will be team captain, the Universal Champion Seth Rollins, and Rusev. It's going to be a 5-on-5 match. I don't know if it'll be elimination style, like a Survivor Series style, but we'll find out here in the next few weeks. Of course, Cedric Alexander faced AJ Styles for the United States Championship, and AJ Styles won the match. So, don't get me wrong. I love Cedric Alexander. I mean, he's a great talent. But, facing AJ Styles, the guy that's been, he's a multi-time U.S. champion. He's a 2-time WWE champion. IWGP champion, TNA world champion, multi-time NWA world champion. You never gave him the benefit of the doubt, okay? So Sorry, I'm smoking. I'm kind of inebriated right now, so you got to bear with me, okay, guys? And, of course, the War Raiders facing the OC. The War Raiders win that match. I think the War Raiders should be the next tag champs, okay?
Wow, man, that's high praise. Good luck with your podcast.
Thanks. I'm actually podcasting right now.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yes. Sorry about that. Said goodbye to a couple of guys that were here. Of course, tonight we had NXT. Matt Riddle facing Adam Cole. And of course, we also had the Street Profits facing the team of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, also known as Red Dragon. No titles changed hands tonight. We also had Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler. That really had a good story tonight. But, at the end, Baszler retains the title. She's reigned for over a year now. The Street Profits, of course, were facing the Undisputed Era for the tag team titles. Undisputed Era retains the titles, which, leads me to believe that the Street Profits, based on their, how do I say this? Their appearances on Raw, I think they will be on Raw before too much longer. I mean, they've been on Raw even when they were the NXT Tag Champs. Okay. So, I believe they will be at the Survivor Series, if not before. So, guys, I'm going to let you go on this one. I'm going to finish the beer that I'm drinking. I thank you all for listening. If you do listen to this, drunk Mikey. Thank you very much for listening. I love you all, and you have a good night from the Washington Wrestle Talk podcast.